You've decided to become a property investor. You also decided to use the rental approach to your portfolio. Hi, I'm Aldric Toyad. I am a real estate negotiator with RGroup Sdn Bhd. My REN number is 32167. So when it comes to rental properties, in this video I want to share with you 3 or 4 risks that you face as a property investor, as a landlord. First is, of course, the risk of not getting a tenant. Where there is an oversupply in the market, especially currently in 2019, we're looking at a large supply of retail properties compared to demand for retail properties from startups, from businesses. Or if you have a residential property, we're looking at a newly completed project where 50 other owners are all renting out, or 80 other owners are renting out the same or similar unit as yours. So competition is stiff and people are not familiar with that particular property. That is a risk of, there is a risk of not having a tenant within 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months in some cases. Therefore, in this case, in this instance, the risk means that you have to bear the liability, i.e. the maintenance fee, the quit rent, the maintenance costs, if you have a loan, you're buying it using a loan, the repayment of the loan in that period. So you are making a loss of sorts for that unoccupied period. The second risk is the property is not taken care of by the tenant or the occupier. This is not uncommon, but I'm not saying that it happens frequently. This is a risk that landlords have to face, whether it's commercial, industrial, residential. There are instances when the tenants will not take care of the property. The more mechanized the business occupying the property is, for example workshops, the larger damage you may see on the property. And for tenants, sometimes you will have tenants from hell. That's where real estate agents, real estate negotiators filter them for you. You have tenants from hell who destroy the walls, who don't clean up the toilet, things like that, damage the property once it's transferred over. So you will have to, upon recovery of the property or repossession of the property, you will have to refurbish, repair, renovate to a certain degree. So these are things that this is a risk that you may face as a property owner, as a landlord. The third risk, especially for commercial and industrial, not so much as residential, is the rezoning or the zoning of a particular area. In some areas, the local council, the local government, or the state authority have already designated what can be done in that area. There are restrictions in terms of economic requirements. So you may have, in the beginning, an idea that this particular property, you bought it, perhaps can be let out to a cafeteria operator, a restaurateur, a food production business. But whether it's by design or because nearby there is a workshop, it is most likely to impact the perception towards your property. So the the fumes coming out from the adjacent or nearby shops will cause people not to want to rent your property, or there might be legal requirements do not allow that form of business. Therefore, you will have to wait a prolonged time. Another particular instance of this example is you bought a newly launched or a newly completed property, a condominium, with the hopes, with the intention of converting it into an Airbnb or a short-term stay business or premise. Now, in some jurisdictions, it is illegal, some unregulated. In Malaysia's context, the moment the joint management corporation, the joint management body, comes up with a bylaw prohibiting short-term stay, it definitely impacts your plans for that business, for that property. So this is the third risk that you face. Let me just recap that. The first is not having a tenant. Second, you have a tenant, but they don't take care of the property. Third, there are legal restrictions to the use of that property. Now, if you have any questions, if you have any plans to purchase a new property, if you're wondering, what's going to happen, and you just want to discuss with someone, you can feel free to get in touch with me. My mobile number is 019-8831-326. You can send me a direct message on Facebook, LinkedIn, or on YouTube. Leave a comment in the comment section down below if you would like to share feedback on other questions that you have on real estate. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Aldric Toyad. Have a great day ahead. Bye.